I'm sure all of you guys are trying to farm your hard-earned festive tokens, and you will eventually redeem them in the armory section where you can get quite a lot of things. But there's a big question. Which thing will be the best for you? Either it is going to be the Kushiro, which gonna cost you 10,000 festive tokens, or the super containers, or I would say the economic boosters, or maybe a permanent economic booster for tier 10 tech tree ships. I will try to explain which one is the best so that you should invest your festive tokens on that particular thing, which in future will be more valuable compared to everything which might be look like the Kushiro or something else. So be sure to watch this video and get a lot of value, because I will explain what you should really get first. So if you do find this video useful and helpful, be sure to hit a like, subscribe, and let's get to this very important area where we will discuss these all available festive rewards. But before that, if you might have some trouble or confusion where I can redeem those festive tokens, be sure to click on the update navigator, go into the festive rewards, and if you have already played some ships, you can select some of the ships automatically and you can claim the available festive rewards from each of your ship. Remember, a single ship will give you once the festive token. So you basically click like the tune, like I have already claimed those festive tokens, so I might need to play more battles to get even more festive tokens from my available ships as of right now. So you basically can farm these festive tokens by just simply playing and farming the base XP overall, which you can see right there. Okay, so after that much base XP, you can collect from more ships, which by the way they are in the port. That's why you can farm them, the festive tokens. So let's go to the armory and find out eventually which thing will be the best for you, and especially for the newer players, because that is the very important question for all of you guys. Alright, so we are finally in the armory, and you have to go into this section, which you can find in the featured section, or maybe you can click on this area and you can eventually get into the section where you can redeem your festive tokens. Now, which one probably is the most important thing out of all? And I would say out of all the things, Kushiro, super containers, you can redeem even super containers from your festive tokens. You can actually get even rare economic boosters, which are really powerful thing in the game to basically grind your tech tree lines or maybe farm your resources like free XP, etc. That can be pretty useful, but I would highly recommend to look at the bonus package. Now this is not only very cheap for only 1500 festive tokens, but it is a tier 10 permanent bonus, which means that if you apply this bonus to a tech tree tier 10 ship, you are going to get 50% credits more per battle, as well as ship XP, free XP, and commander XP. So you are going to have some sort of premium status applied onto a tech tree ship. So for example, if you have a coal ship or a steel ship, they already have the bonus package onto that ship. But now, if you have this bonus package, you can now apply it for a tech tree ship, which I will show you right now. So in the case of Kushiro, just to give you an example, if you look at the economic bonus section, it already have a built-in bonus package baked into the Kushiro. And that's why it's basically farming more credits per battle, okay? So for example, if you get to the tech tree ships, which I will go quickly, you will eventually see that you do have a lot of tech tree ships. And if you have a tech tree ship which is very powerful, if you are very comfortable in that ship, why not you kind of make it a premium ship? For example, the Petropavlovsk, I don't have the bonus package. Now, since I have bought the bonus package for tier 10, and it is very cheap, 1500 festive tokens can even be grinded. You can easily grind them by just simply, log into the game. And what I meant by that is to just take a look at this daily reward section. Look at this. Festive tokens. So you basically get 2000 festive tokens just to log into the game. You don't need to grind anything. No ship that you have to grind in order to redeem the festive tokens from it. You just simply log into the game, get these daily rewards, and hopefully, alongside with the super containers, by the way, you will get some extra super containers if you just log into the game every day. You're going to get something like 2000 festive rewards, or I would say festive tokens, and that's gonna be enough to give you a premium or I would say it bonus package for a tier 10 tech tree ship. Simply apply it. Now I'm not going to apply it on Petro because I have to really think of it, although this is probably the perfect ship to use for. I mean, this is amazing ship. Petro is like really good with lag mod. So I can apply the bonus package and I can kind of make it a premium ship. But that is totally up to you. You can make it anything else. Maybe you want to apply it on Schlieffen. You can do that. If it's your favorite ship, just do it. That's perfectly fine, right? Maybe the San Vincent, maybe something else. Maybe like, the Vermont. Like, why not? So you can apply it and it will earn you more credits per battle. And that's why this should be your first priority, especially if you are a newer player. Okay, so now if you have bought the bonus package for your tier 10 tech tree ship, you can apply it whenever you want. But we need to also check out the other rewards. If you have the remaining festive tokens, there are some other options like the super container, the Kushiro once again. Then we do have these containers like Shah's and Bing, Resolute and Rabbit. These containers, by the way, give you legendary commander. For example, in this case, this is gonna give you the Italian legendary commander. This will give you Pan-Asian legendary commander, which does have unique perks, powerful perks that you can proc in randoms, as well as I would say in the co-op battles as well. But in randoms, they will definitely gonna trigger. You can also buy these containers for your favorite. Maybe if you are interested in buying a Pan-American legendary commander, you can do that with the help of just purchasing them with the help of festive tokens. But here's the thing, you can get them, sure, it's gonna cost you festive tokens, but here is very important thing. These containers, by the way, are available in the coal section. And if I can show you quickly, look at the container section. As you can see, we do have the container section featured here. Look at the age of Shah's and Bing. I was talking about the legendary commander. By the way, if you click on it, you can see that you can get the unique commander by just simply opening up these containers, and it's gonna cost you coal rather than your festive tokens, so that you can save your festive tokens, because you can farm coal over the passage of time, okay? And these containers will be there for indefinite period of time. So I'm sure that you should not invest your festive tokens on either of these containers. Now, one thing which I have to say, that finest R containers are not available in the containers section for coal. But I can guarantee you that, and I know for sure that they will eventually going to add this container for coal in the armory in future. So do not really feel the FOMO by just simply looking at this finest R container. And if you want to get that Dutch legendary commander, do not get into the FOMO. Just simply wait for that captain. Hopefully it will arrive. Save for yourself those festive tokens. Do not buy them, because 3 of them can be bought simply by going into the container section. You can wait for the finest star. Don't worry about that, okay? So now we do not need to think about these containers. Now we do have some other areas to look for, which is the rare economic bonuses, the common and uncommon economic bonuses, as well as super containers. So if you do have some remaining festive tokens, I would say that you go for the super container. Maybe you might be tempted to go for the uncommon economic bonuses or rare economic bonuses. Now the reason why I'm saying this, that you should really look for super containers instead of these economic bonuses, especially you do not touch the rare ones, because these are very expensive. You are going to get 4 blue boosters only for 125 festive tokens, which are basically guaranteed. But if you look at the super container and if you look at the bonuses, you're going to get 15 of, I would say, each from maybe either the credits, ship XP, commander XP, or free XP. So you might have a really good chance of getting a ton of blue boosters. Okay, and then you do also have the chance of 7 days of premium time. So if you are running out of premium time, why not buy super containers? Okay, if you want to get some extra doubloons or maybe the coal, why not buy super container? Because if you look at the chance, the percentage of getting the green boosters, it's basically 28%. So you do have really high chance for not only blue boosters. No, I'm not going to say high chance for blue boosters, but there is a chance. And the green boosters will come out eventually. And also the signals. You do have also 50 signals each from this list. And so this kinda really makes me think that the value that comes from buying these economic bonuses directly gets very much diminished. I hope this answers a very important question. If you buy maybe 100 super containers instead of just buying rare and uncommon economic bonuses, like if you have this option, you buy either super containers, like 100 of them, and or you have a chance of buying maybe uncommon, rare, and common economic bonuses, which by the way have the price equivalent to that of super container. I would say do not go for the economic bonuses, because you are going to get not only coal, okay, from 100 super containers, 100 super containers worth of festive tokens. Not only you're going to get the premium time, you're going to get coal, you're going to get steel even, and you're also going to get a premium ship, even though it's a 1% chance. So what do you think about this? You are going to get more things out of, like, there's a diversity. The diversity is amazing, right? You're going to get a lot of things from super container rather than only green and blue economic boosters. So why not just spend all of that on super containers first? Okay, and if you really are running low out of those economic bonuses, then, and I would say then you should only invest your your festive tokens on this area first, not on the rare. This green boosters will be better, because blue boosters will be costing you quite a lot. Okay, so if you maybe a veteran player or an experienced player and you do have tons of ships in the port, maybe you can just buy all of that, including super containers. But for a newer player, buy super containers. It will have more variety, more diversity, more interesting things that will come out rather than only the economic boosters. I hope this answers the very important question. And I think last but not the least, then you can just buy these boosters if you want to. I mean, the super container is also really good because you're going to get even the signals from the super containers itself. So if you are running low in the signal section, well, the super containers can fill up some of that gap as well. But you can buy that, but this is the least important thing out of all. This is actually pretty much non-valuable thing in my opinion. Why? Because you can just simply buy it from the customization section. You just simply buy signals from credits. All of the signals that we do have in the game either can be bought by credits or coal. So the value for buying signals just from your festive tokens is not worth it. And that's why you should really take a look at these things first before maybe the Kushiro. Kushiro is a good cruiser, don't get me wrong, but then we do have the Zao, we do have like so many ships, right? So all the tech tree ships will still do well, and Kushiro does have unique things, like for example the unique exhaust smoke generator. Sure, it does have something which is very interesting, but it's gonna cost you a lot. So invest your tokens first in this department rather than for the Kushiro. That is my opinion, really is about this whole festive token spending. And I think that's what really something that I would like to share with you guys. I hope you guys understand it, and if you have any question, you can always let me know in the comment. I will answer you guys directly. I will never, in my YouTube channel, I will always reply to everyone out there if they have a very hard burning question. So if I have missed out something, I can definitely reply in the comment section. So don't worry about that. And if you find this video useful, why not subscribe? And yeah, thank you guys for watching. Take care guys. Peace out.